This video is on our April journals. The kids actually started these in March, so they've at least gone through a full cycle of like a month journal with these, and they absolutely loved them. I had a lot of kids asking me if they could work on their March journals during free time instead of playing or having free time or going on iPads. So this may be something that'll be pretty easy for you guys to help your kids with, or just even give it to them, and then they can like run with it and do their own thing. So what it is I always let them color this front cover after they do their writing prompt for the day, and then they put their name in it and everything too, because this is theirs to keep. What I normally will do is go through them every once in a while and like give them some suggestions or correct some of their spelling on there too. But they know exactly how to do these. I am going to kind of up the requirement for it too for them. Instead of having them only do 2 sentences, we're going to do 3 to 5 just to like give them more to do at home with you guys too. Everybody should know how to do these. They really, really enjoy them in class, so I hope it carries over to home, and they'll still like this when they get back. So this obviously is the front cover. What it has in the journals is on this front page, on the back side of the front cover, is a sight word list. They all know that what they're supposed to do is use one sight word in each of their writing prompts that they respond to. So they can go back to their list. Honestly, a lot of the sight words too are like the, a, and, away, or fly. So it's a lot of just like those straightforward words that almost every sentence has. And the reason that it's a sight word because you have to read it in like 3 minutes or 3 seconds. And what I always do with my kids is like I have them like look at the word. If they can read it within the 3 seconds, then it's a sight word. So these are all like, this is pretty easy for them to figure out too. Like they'll write their sentence and then look back and be like, oh, I used a sight word. Right, we're good. This is the writing prompt page. Each page has the exact same sections. They have a part to draw a picture. They have the checklist to make sure that you're doing all of your work. So they're supposed to like check things off as they finish them, or once they finish doing their writing prompt, they're supposed to go through this and make sure that they did it. Or because some of them are like editing or making sure that I have my capital letters, that I drew my picture and stuff like that. So this writing prompt is, I put this one first for a reason. It's at the zoo. So this one will probably be one that the kids will choose first, because we just went to the zoo. On the bottom here too, it kind of gives them vocabulary words. I had them use one vocabulary word and one sight word for each writing prompt here. And I also want them to do 3 to 5 sentences per writing prompt too. And if they run out of room right here, I threw on the back side like an entire page of like lines for them to write on. So they should have more than enough room if they want to just keep writing a story about it. Some of the kiddos really, really, really actually ended up running out of room on here too. I didn't have this page on our March journal, and a lot of them probably could have used it. The only thing that I want you guys to focus on with the kids is to make sure that they're writing full sentences instead of at the park, I see dogs, cats, and elephant. I've had a couple kids where they, in their March journal, they didn't write a full, they kind of just listed stuff, and they didn't give like their person and then what they were doing. Or at the zoo, I saw a seal swimming. At the zoo, they'll just say, at the zoo, I saw a dog, a cat. They just like write it that way. And then what I want them to do is their picture should be detailed too. This is something that they can work on for art class possibly too, is making sure, like I tell them to try and fill up your page or fill up your little box with color. It should be something that you take your time on and you add details to and have fun with it. Obviously, if you guys look at this packet, it's kind of big. You do not need to finish this by the end of the 4 weeks. This is for the entire month of April. What I usually have them do is just do one writing prompt a day, and they can choose any writing prompt in here. Like they are a lot. Like there's stuff about pets or picnics or the butterflies or zoos. They can choose any writing prompt, but they just know that there's the same requirements: 3 to 5 sentences, 1 vocabulary word, and then 1 sight word, and then making sure that you do your picture in there too, and that it's drawn nicely and colored nicely. The other thing that I always tell them, and you might have to remind them quite a bit to do this, write it in your nicest handwriting, because Miss P cannot read when your handwriting's really sloppy. And I'll make them redo it if I can't read it. So I'll have them possibly do it in pencil if they can. I did send a pencil home in their go bags if you don't have any at home, because sometimes, like, if I can't read it, I'll be like, all right, you need to redo your page because I can't tell what's happening on it. So just be prepared for that, because a lot of kids sometimes will just like rush through it and you can barely read what they're saying. So like if they have reverse letters or like backwards letters too, I'll have them go back and fix that and focus on that. This is one thing that I always told them, like, try and use your nicest handwriting too. So if you want one day to share it to someone, you can easily read what you said, because a lot of the kids will forget what they wrote down, and then they come up and sit in front of the class to share, and they have absolutely no clue what they wrote the day before or what they even wrote 5 minutes before. So just make sure that it's, I guess, neat and something that they can read, and they go through their checklist, and I guess have fun with it. They honestly should know exactly what to do for these. They had a lot of fun with these. Even my friends who don't like to write really enjoyed these. So this is a way that they can kind of push themselves, and that's why I gave them the extra line paper on the back of each page, is to maybe try and push yourself to write a little bit more for each story, or start writing a story with that. Because the only thing that they have to stick with is the theme of this. So like you say, on my pizza, I have pepperoni and cheese. But I like to go to the pizza parlor on Tuesdays and eat pizza every week or stuff like that. So it should be pretty straightforward and easy. If you guys have any questions about this packet, let me know. Once again, you don't need to finish this by the end of the 4 weeks. This is something that'll last an entire month, which is why it's pretty big and huge. But I hope the kids really enjoy this and they don't kind of fight you on this, because I don't know, they've been like angels with this in my classroom. So hopefully you guys enjoy this and they do too. And you can read their funny stories, because I absolutely love when I sit down after school and read through some of these. The things that they say are absolutely hilarious. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know. Call me, text me, send me a Facebook message, or hit me up on Parent Square again, or email me. I will help you out as best as I can. Thank you for watching this video.